hot in here.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll turn on the fan. Let me just,
It's always
see
hot
if
in
I
here.
can't. Yeah, because you're here.
Freaking corny.
Made you laugh. Got a little giggle. Oh no. Did he do it?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah, he beat you.
Damn it! How do you do it? Man really is just sitting there going like, come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Gotta be faster than that. Sup, Amatsu.
Yeah, Matsu.
Welcome, welcome. There you are. All right. Okay. So if it's all the same to you, I'm going to give Apollo... Let's see. What kind of voice do I give Apollo? Because he's basically just Phoenix, but maybe a little bit more... I don't want to give him too much of a different voice. Whatever. This game supports autosave. Did you know that, Kelsey?
I do now.
Yeah. I wouldn't even bother.
He's in.
Damn. Oh, damn.
He's inferior.
Damn. Did you
Did
guys see what I posted in the weed corner?
I did.
Wait, isn't that the guy from Food Wars?
I wouldn't know. I never watched Food Wars.
I don't even know. What is NTE?
Neverness to Everness.
Okay.
Which I did start playing. My computer doesn't run it nearly as well. It doesn't run it as well as it probably should be run, but it's not that bad. Like, it's not stuttering or crashing. It just has some frame rate drop.
Gotta give Apollo some credit. That theme is banger. I think what I could do, like, obviously to not be ridiculous. Oh no.
Turnabout Trump.
I'm. How unfortunate of a name in this day and age.
But it seems pretty decent so far. I don't really know what else to really say about it right now.
You'll see. You'll get a good...
No, I mean Neverness to Everness.
Oh.
Showdown time.
Lose.
Oh, fuck.
Oh! Ah!
Oh, fuck. Moshi mosh?
I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him. Hard. Me? Pff, please. Cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that. April 20th, 9:37 a.m.
District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Yep.
Ah, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. And we're back to, like, more visual novel style.
Who did I choose as my first S ranked? Oh god, I don't remember.
Let's see, I don't hate the guy, but he's an idiot. Okay, so here, what if I give him, like, can I do, like, a combination of, like, my normal voice, but also kind of, like, maybe, like, Eustace?
I know I got... I got one of the Lolly characters. I don't remember which one though. Anyway.
Panicked. Oh, I'm sweaty. I can admit it. I'm nervous. Ah, good morning. Oh, wait, hold on.
She's the one with the, I think she had a horn on her forehead. I think that was it.
Hold on, I have to change this guy's voice, but don't worry. Good morning, sir. Ah, you look tense, Justice.
Oh,
the
God.
Wound up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine. Oh, that screeching noise. Is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected.
Screech.
Your first trial and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my Chords of Steel voice workout. I'm fine. You're gonna hear him say that a lot.
Oh, God.
Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech. I overdid it again.
No.
As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift gotten, sir. I'm all over that drift. As it happens, I dined with him last night of the murder.
With the night of
The night of the murder,
The night
yes.
of the murder.
My bad.
Yeah.
We can't let this case fall through. Do you like my German accent?
I guess.
Yes, I'm fine, sir. Ah, one more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client.
Why did you give him
Richthofen cod zombies, cause he's German. He is the wunderbar German. My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. What a trial it's gonna be.
Oh.
Not that I'm worried or anything.
Oh no.
The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants me to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him, no way.
You okay without me being a phone a friend for this one? Yeah, I think we might.
We'll see. We'll see how things go along. Just in case, I might pull up a...
It's the first case, so it should be easy enough.
Plus, I've played through this game, I think, like, once before, so...
Okay.
But you can still chill out in the Discord if you need to. So yeah, not him. No way. Have you any guesses as to who the first client is going to be?
Nope. I guess him.
You don't recognize him? Whoa!
It's not Phoenix, is it?
Good morning! Morning. All up to you today. First trial. Nervous. Meeting him. Cardiac arrest. I think I'm supposed to say something. Help?
I would say probably later down the line, Prince, they'll probably need a hint or two.
We'll see. Like I said, you can chill out in the Discord. So you're... Fine! I'm fine! You're fine, is it? I did remember you have an odd name. Oh, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Oh, for this game? Yeah, like I said, like I've played through it once before, so hopefully I should remember enough, but yeah, like I said, we can always do that. Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney, and he's your friend, so why... You'll see. Huh? You can do it. Be confident. I I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, it's time. Shall we? Yes, sir!
Am I supposed to recognize who this is?
Okay, I need to focus. First trial. Here comes justice. I guess I'm not really, like, a cross between Phoenix and,
The judge is back!
The judge, Phoenix and Eustace. I'm just kind of a more energetic, like, hoo, ha, hee, ha, you know?
Okay, so...
It's time, Kelsey.
Yep.
Gotta do your own chords of steel work.
right. Oh, it's good to be back. It's been how long?
Actually, Prince can answer that. Prince.
How long has it been?
How long has it been since Trials and Tribulations and this? I think it's been like 7 years or something.
Is now in session. The court is now in session. I feel great.
Okay, looking.
I feel great. I've been. What was it?
Sober.
I've been sober for
X years.
After 5 years, the quintessential quintuplets is getting a new season. Oh, good for that show.
Do you not care for that show?
I've never watched it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying good for that show.
I've been through AA meetings.
I've been going to all my AA meetings. I've completely given up on alcohol altogether. I've been seeing my therapist every week.
7 years and some change. So
It's been 7 long years, and I'm ready to get back into action, baby. The court is now in session. Oh my God! Again! Again!
Look at his hair, bro.
What the fuck is that hair?
What is that hair, bro? Come on. The defense is, fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor. Oh, my God. Don't panic. Too late.
His hair drooping. Your name was Mr. Justice? And this is your first trial?
Yes, Your Honor. But, I'm fine. Really.
Are you really? Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Bailiff Flanagan, my father has told me so much about you, Judge. I'm going to be in for a long time.
Oh, is this a new bailiff now?
Oh shit, what happened to the old bailiff?
He probably retired. I don't know, do bailiffs make a lot of money?
Either that or they broke up.
There's that too, that's right. We have that little story.
They probably broke up. And he couldn't be a judge. It couldn't be a judge. It couldn't be a bailiff anymore because it just hurt too much to be near the judge.
That's why he went to the AA meetings.
Yeah.
It was just like, we can't be together if you're like this. No, please, I can change.
I can change.
It's like that anime moment where it's like hat down,
yeah,
walking in the trench coat into the rain, and it's just like, no, Bailey.
And it cuts to like a watercolor rendition.
You could draw that.
Oh my God.
That's the funny part about being an artist. Any scenario, you can just pop up in your head and just go, hold on, give me like 5 minutes, done.
Mr. Gavin.
Yes, Silvana.
I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case.
Oh, that was my intention, yeah. However, a defense attorney must always see to his client's wishes. And my client specifically requested Mr. Justice.
Well, my father is retired and he's been telling me stories about this judge for 7 years, so I know everything about this judge, and the drunken court seems that Oh god. Oh god. He told you about me? Oh god.
Oh, shit.
Well, I am not that judge anymore. I'm new and reformed.
I'm sober. In fact, just to prove how sober I am. Hold on. Just to prove how sober I am, that's gonna stay here the entire court case, and I'm not gonna touch it at all.
As funny as this is, there might be a good reason to keep him sober, at least for this game.
All right.
Oh, really? Okay.
Damn. It's okay.
Really? Wow.
We'll wait for the joke then.
Wow, of course he wants justice. But to entrust his case to this greenhorn, why? I do not exaggerate when I say that you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin.
Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience. Fine, but does he have cords of steel?
Not for the joke, but something in the climax.
Ah, I see.
Gotcha. And then let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom. Now, am I really supposed to know who this is? This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no... Oh god, that is him!
Yeah. Hi, homeless Phoenix.
He's homeless?!
No, he's actually not. Surprisingly doing very well for himself, all things considered. He just dresses like he's homeless.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Long time no see, Mr. Wright.
Now let's put the past behind us, shall we? These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player.
Okay.
Mr. Wright, how could this have happened?
What happened? So he pulls the Adam Sandler? I won't speak of it further then. If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Payne?
To think I saw you enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you leave in chains.
What the hell is up with your hair?
Ah, Winston Payne. Subtle as ever, I see. Oh my god, you remembered my name.
Ahem. The crime occurred at the Borscht Bowl Club, a Russian restaurant.
By the way, Kelsey, how good's your Russian accent?
I don't know how to do a Russian accent.
Do you want me to do it then?
Please.
Okay.
Because I don't know how.
The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him, wham, on the head, smack, killed him cold.
A customer at the restaurant, you said. And the defendant, you say he was...
The pianist for the club, it seems.
Phoenix Wright, a pianist. This doesn't make sense.
Oh, sorry. Jeez, no need to be so aggressive.
This is the weapon that took the victim's life, a bottle of grape juice.
Oh,
Great.
look!
Yeah.
Now there's 2 bottles!
Yeah, grape juice, huh? Grape juice.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
No!
I would never let myself get to that point, man.
Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice.
The court accepts the deadly weapon as evidence. The deadly bottle is evidence.
Hey, nope, not gonna touch it.
I'm not gonna touch it. Grape juice bottle used as the murder weapon bears the defendant, Mr. Wright's prints.
Oh, something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record.
Yes, I get that.
Make a practice of checking it frequently.
Mm. One of my favorite memes they like to use as an edit is an edit of that Akakichi no 11 meme.
We might
don't
need
know.
context for that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Court record. Right! I've heard of that.
Use R to look at the evidence so far.
Journey's badge. How long did I yearn for one of these? Just putting it on makes me feel ready.
Ready. Oh yeah, you can now do 3D scans.
Oh
or
my
3D, like, things. A number inscribed on the back of the badge. There are many numbers like this one. Or like it, but this one is mine. Proof that I'm an attorney. To tell the truth, I get a happy feeling inside just looking at it. Hey, 9/29, my birthday.
Smith's autopsy report. The time of death was around 2 a.m. April 17th. Death caused by a single blow to the forehead. Victim's name, Shady?
Shady.
Shady? Shady Smith. Male. Estimated time of death, April 17th, between 1:45 a.m. and 2:15 a.m. Cause of death, cerebral hemorrhaging resulting from blunt trauma to forehead. Crime photo 1.
I say this right now, Kelsey, if Nick were to start playing NTE for the first time he sees Mint, he's going to say, God damn! Alright.
Probably not because she's a cat girl.
Oh.
And a hyperactive one at that.
You lost me.
I mean, I think she's cute, but like, I don't see you going goddamn.
Oh.
I mean, you could look anyway, but
Alright.
like...
Oh, that!
Oh, that! Yeah, that is such a funny meme, holy shit.
I fucking love this one.
Grape juice.
Oh, grape juice. How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht. Let's see. The bottle is completely empty.
Okay.
N-T-E.
I betted the two guys to be bald. Well, not for men's, probably the... Oh, yeah, he might like the director of Well, no, actually...
That's Mint?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, she's cute. If anything, I feel like her design would benefit from not being a cat girl.
Yeah, probably, but...
So who else am I looking at?
Oh god, there was like the... There was another character in the beginning who's just like... Who's... who... I think if you looked at her from behind, you would just go, God damn!
Alright, I'm here. NTE characters. Christ, I swear, I was almost about, like... It took every ounce of my strength to just be like, not NTR. Christ. No way I would ever... Like, Nick, what are you doing looking that up? I'm not!
Let me see.
Sorry?
No, actually. Her.
Alphard?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yup.
But the one character I think that would completely make Nick nope out of the game is Fadia. Yeah. Yeah, the Dami mommy one.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Why can't I bring her up?
Just look her up, I guess. Alphard.
Alphard. Okay, hold on.
I need to continue playing.
I'm confident in your ability to handle this.
Right. Just use R. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action.
So, the victim was a customer at this restaurant. But just who was this, Shady Smith fellow? He looks a little shady.
We believe he was a traveler.
You're
Your
playing
Honor.
as we speak? Nice.
Her?
Yes. Like, if you look at her from behind, but I don't know if there's any shots of her from behind.
What are you doing?
I'm just
What are
saying.
you doing
I'm
to me?
I'm just saying.
Let's see.
It's time for some hands-on action. Good night, everybody.
I'll look at this later.
Yeah.
We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor.
Traveler?
According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of years. He had only returned to the country recently, though his place of residence is unclear.
And he had some sort of connection with the defendant?
That, too, is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at the Borscht Bowl Club on the night of the crime.
If they had only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing?
That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skill. At least not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean. As we could see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime.
Wait a second. Isn't poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself!
Uh-oh.
Indeed, it appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest sort of criminal. It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game, in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor. A competition? Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, the box wreathed in blue flame, knows its final outcome.
Come again?
The cards on the table had blue backs, Your Honor.
What the hell did you say?
I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present and impress women.
Uh-huh. That will be our first order of business here, then. Find out more about this fatal game of cards. Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime.
My pleasure. That cough really is not that good, hun.
It's fine.
This is it. My first trial. Here goes nothing.
Witness testimony. Competition.
I'm a pianist by trade also, yeah, this track.
Ooh.
Fitting because,
Yeah.
pianist.
Yep.
I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all.
Okay.
My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. Rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is. A game. And our customers are happy.
A pianist who can't play piano? What kind of poppycock is that?
Poppycock. That's a good one.
Better than a defense attorney who can't defend.
Are you projecting there, Winston?
Yeah, I think he's projecting. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. This game has the shortest tell the truth loop, but it slaps.
It is good, especially when it starts picking up. Right, Your Honor. First cross-examination. Don't blow it.
Well, you're all right. You're sweating bullets.
But bullets? Where?
It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy, too.
My brain feels strained and raspy, sir.
Ooh. Why is the music in these games so good?
Because Capcom cares about having good music.
You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times.
So I guess this guy is our Mia Fey.
Though you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher?
What do I do? Should I ask Mr. Galvin for a refresher course in cross-examination?
We know what to do, right?
Yeah, nothing really has changed. No need for help here, sir. I think I've got this one covered.
I think you better do more than think. You know it, or you do not.
I'm fine. The cords of steel are ready for battle. My weapons, press and present. Jeez.
Finds any inconsistencies, any lies in the testimony, and reveals them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it.
Inconsistencies, lies. Phoenix Wright. Metal Gear. As if Phoenix Wright would never lie, and it's up to me to prove it.
The defense may begin the cross-examination. Alright.
Even by trade, I can play ball. My real job is to take on interested customers at the poker table. And we play in the competition from there or fractions. Play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. All it is. Game. Customers are happy. When in doubt, press it out.
Yeah. Oh.
You can hardly play? I play sometimes, when customers demand it. I play them one song. That's usually all they want. That's supposed to be a boast just now? The title of pianist is a mask, a respectable face I wear for the world at large.
And why are you really at the Borscht Bowl Club? Seriously, why?
Pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I'm a professional after all.
Bah, do I detect pride in that statement? It's just hard for an honest, hardworking member of society like me to imagine.
Yeah, your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston.
What?
I've played poker for 7 years in that little room, and I've never lost once.
Damn.
What? See why the customers come now. Defeat the undefeated poker champion. Quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw. Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time? As I said, I'm a professional.
How did he become a professional poker player?
He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once? Is that impossible? The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction. It has quite a history, actually. Borscht Bowl Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back in the day. Black market? All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice it to say that there were a lot of deals being made on the table. Right there in that room? Oh, right there in that room.
A smoky room, gambling hoods, you know. Just looking at this picture makes me feel bad. Like real bad.
Almost.
Like bad to the bone. Judge, please. Also, Kelsey, make sure you have an abundance of fonts. Because the oh yeah, no, I saw that. I was like, what?
Huh?
Oh yeah, so there's Persona music in Neverness to Everness.
Oh.
Persona 5 specifically.
Oh. What's
Yeah.
bonds? Is that money?
I think that's the money.
Okay. As opposed to funds. Anyway, bosses gather around the table, cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watch through a small window.
Yeah, back when that used to mean something else.
I can practically picture it now. Practically picture it. The window does look like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else. Room had a few other tricks to it, though it was common knowledge to our regulars. At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun.
Hold it!
2 decks of cards. A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards.
There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor. Yep.
Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor. Each one forming a complete deck. Crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really.
Incidentally, we used 2 types of cards at the club. One deck of cards was red, the other blue.
As I recall, in poker you make 5-card hands. I can see how it would be easy to cheat.
Yeah, game of hands.
This competition you're talking about. I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently.
That's right!
Also, Nick, you can be an Uber driver and a delivery person. Oh
In
yeah,
the game?
yeah. It's
Okay.
you can basically do like GTA shit and just get in cars, and just
Okay.
drive them around.
Alright. I kind of have so many games on my plate, though.
And also crash into other cars.
It was a simple game, after all.
Are you sure?
Huh?
People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. Yet you claim no connection to the crime? How could you, Phoenix?
Now that's strange.
How could you, Mr. Wright? You were a good man once. What's strange?
I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense. I completely let that one slip by.
I don't despair yet, Justice.
Sir?
Right. There's something that I'd like to make clear. Something I'd like made clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand. I'd like to hear from you.
Judge, we've had 12 cases of someone getting murdered over Call of Duty Mobile. Did you forget that easily? Oh, right. Wait. What's Call of Duty again?
There was also that one case where somebody got arrested over these chat logs. I have to read this out loud, Judge. You kind of have to as part of court proceeding. Okay. F slur, F slur, F slur, F slur.
R slur.
R slur. Several instances of the N-bomb. Sure, why not?
Very well, the defendant... I was just thinking about... I can... thinking about that.
Thinking about what?
The chat logs!
Guess what I got Tommy to do the other day?
Oh god, what did you get him to do?
So do you remember that GTA 5 bit?
Oh!
The one that has...
Yeah. The one that
somebody
made him Nikkei parody
yeah,
of.
somebody made a Nikkei parody of it where Nice was just roasting the shit out of Rappy. Instead of saying what he actually says, she goes, Nikkei.
Yeah.
It's a shame that it's all AI-generated voices.
It's fine,
But
though.
it's funny,
It's
so
so
I'll let it
funny.
slide.
Very well, the defendant will amend his testimony.
Just one little press. And I've got myself a whole new testimony.
Yep. That's how it works.
I plead silence regarding the murder. But I will say, I never touched the murder weapon.
Objection!
Hey!
That is a very aggressive objection.
Objection! So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon, this grape juice bottle, right? So I said.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice? The hell are you laughing about? Baldy?
Hello, 50s Koopa Club. Cords
Hello.
of steel in it.
Hello.
Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb.
What's this, Mr. Payne?
I examined the bottle in question, you see. And it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints.
Yeah, that's why we objected.
Objection!
No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine. I'm not deaf. I'm old.
Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case.
My ears are fine.
But what about my cords of steel? Yes, I'm going to do that every time. Anyway, what's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in a restaurant?
Well, that's true. The prince alone. Excuse me.
Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing if they were normal fingerprints.
You dare interrupt me?
We're not starting this shit again. No, we're not starting this shit again. No, I can't. No, I just can't.
No, it just like appears there. It's like, what's this doing here?
No, put that down.
Put that back.
Huh?
But the fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down.
Upside down? What does that mean?
It means he was holding the bottle inverted, and there can only be one reason for that.
Please don't do that.
Yes, to brain somebody with the bottle.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse. Oh, I see no problem, Justice. Huh? The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything. You'll see.
Defendant, can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court?
I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder. For now.
Not very cooperative, are you? This could hurt your case.
I'm sure he's uncooperative because he's hiding something. There must be a reason.
Objection!
Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something.
And what might that be, Mr. Gavin?
On the night of the crime, who was it that reported the murder to the police?
Reported?
Well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright. But still, that...
Really?
Yes, well, according to the case file, the murder was reported from near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone.
Near the scene?
Let's take a look at the diagram of the murder scene, shall we? The victim was murdered in a small room in the basement, 2 floors down from the ground level.
Hello?
Hello, tested soccer? I hope I said that correctly.
Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in this hallway to go above ground. The call came from the first floor of the restaurant.
I see. And this is the phone that made the call?
Cell phone.
Used by the defendant to notify the police from the restaurant's first floor. Does it still have that ringtone?
I hope so.
The defendant would have just fled the scene of the crime if he so chose. Yet he fulfilled his duty as a citizen and reported it to the authorities. And yet, you claim he is being uncooperative.
Nice save, Mr. Gaffin. I'd better not waste this.
I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being. Toyed? I assure you, no one is more serious about... What was it you said?
It's more soaker. Okay.
Ah, soaker,
But
got
there's
it.
no right or wrong way to say it. It's a made-up word.
Anyways, how y'all doing today? We're pretty good.
We're good. Just, you know, playing Apollo... I'm playing Apollo Justice for the first time.
I'm along for the ride, because I've already played this before.
The defendant was in the room the very moment the crime occurred. How can you possibly know this?
That's a good question. How indeed?
The answer is simple, Your Honor. The prosecution has a decisive witness. You're as good as as they say you are.
Someone else was in the room the night of the crime? That must mean they witnessed the crime.
Everything up till now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready?
Very well. The prosecution may call its first witness to the stand.
I don't know, though. I think you... Go ahead, Kelsey. Give her a good shot.
Oh.
The witness will state her name and profession.
Hold on just a moment. Where's the witness? Oh, God.
I surmise that she has been frightened by the defense's demonic-looking horns.
This is my hair.
Just want to use a little hair gel. Relax, people.
Have no fear. If any horns point in your direction, this court will cut them off. I really do not know how to do a Russian accent.
Just give her whatever voice you feel is appropriate, I guess.
You... Are sure?
Oh, sorry.
I swear it on my gavel. Please come out.
Isn't violence against hair a crime, Your Honor?
Well, if you are sure it is, okay.
Now, the prosecution. Wait a minute. Would the prosecution care to explain the witnesses, paraphernalia?
Yes. She is a professional, Your Honor. Those are merely the tools of her trade.
And that would be...
My name is Olga Orly. I am employed as waitress in Borscht Bowl Club restaurant.
Then why the camera?
Of course, it is my pride to serve borscht that is naming restaurant.
English is not her first language.
Yeah, I can...
It is my pride to serve borscht that is naming restaurant.
I really don't...
You can do what you want. It's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's fine.
But I also perform, how it is said, other service.
I take it one of these other services is taking the customers' pictures?
Da. Like, for example, this one.
Like, da, because Russian.
Uh,
Da, нет.
That's the defendant?
Indeed, on the night of the murder.
Man in white hat is one who has gone kaput.
Kaput.
Indeed, that is the victim.
Kaput. Mein Auto ist kaput.
Order! This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop into our laps.
It is same way as I drop cold bowls of borscht on laps of customers, casually.
And the court will casually accept this new evidence.
Olga's photo.
Now, witness, where were you at the time of the murder?
I was in room. The hideout, we call it.
Excuse me, the hideout?
It is rumor famous gangster bad guy
Was arrested.
was arrested. Is rumor murder took place.
What?
Your look of utter surprise. It is lovely. I will post my courtroom door later for you. Da. Photos will be numbered and you will write which ones you want a copy of.
So there were 3 people in the room at the time of the crime. Victim Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and Olga. So I think it's supposed to be Olga Orley, which, if I remember correctly, is a play on words for "oh really."
Oh my god.
And if Mr. Wright isn't the killer, that means
Very well, witness. You will testify to the court about that night's events.
you don't want it anymore, right?
I mean, I only wanted the 2, so then you get the other 2. That fateful night.
That night, customers asked me to deal cards for a game. It was cold. Both players played with hats on, duh. The victim he plays whole time with his hand on locket at his neck. Then, last hand is done. But something terrible has happened, duh. That man flew at victim and is strangling him to death.
Incidentally, who won the game?
Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith.
That is
Damn it.
again, that is a very aggressive objection.
That's ridiculous. Because Mr. Wright can't lose. Ahem. Justice.
Maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection.
But he hadn't lost in 7 years.
Taken from me, kid. It happens. I didn't lose a case in my first 7 years as a prosecutor either. Incidentally, I have some evidence here.
I found that hard to believe, Payne.
Yeah, I find that very hard to believe.
Sorry, let me finish chewing real quick. That was a good cookie. I'm just not a huge fan of birthday cake, personally.
I liked it. The best one was the peanut butter one, though.
I mean, it's really hard. Like, unless you're allergic to peanuts, it's hard to go wrong with peanut butter and chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
You have to try to make that combination not work.
These are the poker chips as they lay the very moment of the crime. The hand and chips on this side belong to the defendant, Mr. Wright. And those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith.
Chips, you say?
Yes. Imagine that poker is war. Your hand is your army, and the chips are the spoils.
I know that. After all, in my youth, I was known as the poker head of courtroom number 3.
I think he means poker face. I have a hard time believing that this judge was good at poker.
Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the What?
You know that gift that I sent to Dave a little while ago?
Which one?
Here, hold on.
That most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table. Okay.
The judge would not be good at poker because this would be his face every single time he got a good hand.
Yep. Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Well, I'm just gonna be straightforward. We don't have to press anything. We already know what the lie is.
Yep.
He's strangling him to death.
Oh, really? Strangled, you say? That's odd.
Normal customers only choke on borscht.
No, I mean this report shows that the victim died of a blow to the head. Miss Orley! Really now? Did you witness the crime?
That's impressive.
It's like in the Spider-Man movie when
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire did that thing. Took him 32 tries.
Oh yeah, I forgot he actually had to do that.
Yeah,
he actually did
that was real. None of that was CG.
Looking at the picture, it doesn't seem like he was hit. He's still wearing his hat and everything.
Yeah, it is the fact that he was hit, Your Honor.
Okay.
Here's a photo we took of the victim with his hat off during our investigation.
Wow, that's quite shocking, isn't it? This head certainly was hit. Yes. Yes, Judge.
But I have seen it happen. The defendant, he lunged at victim, his neck.
Oh, really, Miss Orley? I think I've caught you in your own lie this time.
Justice, I admire your enthusiasm, but perhaps you should think this through once more.
What do you mean? I found a contradiction.
There's one thing in the testimony that troubles me.
Very well. Seems we should continue the cross-examination.
There's such a thing as thinking too much.
Yes, there is.
This horse is dead. Let's stop beating it.
There's such a thing as thinking out loud too much, too.
Hmm. Both players play with hats on.
Yeah, they did have hats
Yeah.
on.
Oh. I should try making borscht one day. What if you just pressed the button and it just went do 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 do? Wow, battery is being held in place with a piece of tape.
Damn.
Did you just buy a new one? Maybe you can't afford it, or maybe he just doesn't care.
Yeah, it's possible he just doesn't care.
A phone like that, I wouldn't care either. That's a burner phone if ever I saw one.
Yeah.
Granted, this is supposed to be, you know, past future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the peak of cell phone technology. We're literally never gonna. Oh!
What?
You see a contradiction?
Oh. The necklace is gone. Is that what it is?
I think? I mean, that's definitely something we gotta call out at some point.
Well, the necklace isn't here either, but it's here. Isn't that the same one Phoenix is wearing right now?
Gets this statement, but yeah, why don't we drop a quick little save just to be safe. I think we needed to object to the last statement just to get that photo and then present it here. I think. Fingers crossed.
Nope.
Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement?
I'm not sure I follow you.
It clearly, contradicts the, I thought...
You don't sound very sure, Mr. Justice. Objection overruled.
I don't think that won me any points, Judge.
Okay.
I think it was the other photo.
Yeah.
The one with... Yeah. There it is.
I don't know why I went for that one.
I don't know. Why did you go for that one?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I was thinking.
You know, there was one curious part in her testimony, just like Mr. Gavin said. What does it mean?
Mr. Justice, would you care to explain what it is you're thinking so intensely about?
Recall the testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand on locket at his neck, I believe she said.
I hope you aren't about to raise an objection to the witness's grammar.
No, but look at this photo. Look at this photograph. Every single time it makes me laugh. Do you see a locket on the victim's neck?
Look at this graph.
Well done, Justice. I'm impressed. I knew you'd be able to handle this. But what does it mean?
We are to believe this witness's testimony as is. Then the locket disappeared following the victim's death.
Lockets don't just disappear, Your Honor.
It's quite simple once you think about it. If the locket is gone, someone must have taken it off, no?
Taking it off.
Wait, you don't mean the defendant wasn't strangling the victim at all? He was taking off his locket. Wouldn't that explain it?
Ah! Defendant, what do you have to say to this? Say,
Yeah?
I just noticed this, but you have something hanging around your neck, don't you?
Oh? You mean this? Yeah, the locket. Photograph inside. A photo of my daughter.
What? Wait, hold on. Phoenix has a daughter? He married somebody? Who'd he marry? He didn't marry Maya, did he? He married Maya? Did he?
I'm not gonna say anything yet.
Oh my god, okay.
Come again?
Mr. Wright, you have a daughter? Since when?
We confirmed it at the time of the arrest. And the picture in the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter.
Mr. Wright has a locket too? I don't buy that this is just a coincidence.
Well now, if the results of this poker game led to the murder, perhaps we should hear a bit more about the outcome of the game.
Further testimony won't really be necessary. It's clear the defendant lost. Badly.
Miss Harley! You will testify to the court about the game played between the victim and defendant.
Duh.
Oh, excuse me. Jeez.
Serious competition.
The game began with 3,500 point in chips for each man. House chips come in two sizes, small and large. The one who was winning thought it was victim. For last hand, defendant played with all chips on table and loose. The moment loss was decided, defendant grabs bottle from table and...
Bonk. Indeed, looking at this picture, it does seem to be a one-sided game.
As the court knows, poker was the defendant's life. Failure must have been a bitter pill to swallow.
I'm sure you've swallowed that pill many a times.
Ah, how many times have I heard these words? I done it in a fit of anger, Your Honor, and now I
Regret what I done.
regret what I done. A common tale, but true.
He thinks the judge watches too many old court movies. Mr. Wright said he hasn't lost in 7 years, so this testimony must be wrong. I love how we just assume that Phoenix will just literally never lose a game of statistics and chance.
Right? Small and large. Oh yeah, that's true.
Remember, you can always press.
I know.
Are those the usual starting points? Were there any special rules used?
No, not special. Usual game, usual rules.
If each man began with 3,500 points, then the total would be exactly 7,000 points.
Very good, Judge. Please, this isn't calculus. It's not even long division. You want me to make you some tea?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are the chips in this photo all the chips that were used?
Of course.
Something's fishy with these chips. Should I press harder? Maybe you could explain a bit about these chips?
Explain? What is there to be explained?
Poker chips are poker chips. They're not fishing chips, not a chip off the old block, not a motorcycle cop.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. Now that I've pressed her, I better ask something. What are these chips worth? Are they in dollars or rubles even?
Yet, as I have been saying before, it was game, not gambling. Hard perhaps for capitalists to understand. Two types of chips. 100 points chip and 1,000 points chip. It is not money, da.
Justice? Sir? Once you find her comment interesting. In more ways than one, sir. I'd have it added to her testimony myself.
Well, does the defense want the witness to add to her testimony?
Yeah. Yes, I do think this deserves further scrutiny. Add it to the testimony. Wish I knew where I was going with this.
Very well, witness, if you would be so kind.
Da, Your Honor.
Kind and all. Okay. I think it's one of those, like, the maths ain't mathin' kind of moments.
Yeah.
So I think it's the table? Oh, here, let's look at that picture first. Okay, so yeah. It's the same as the one in the other picture. So I think...
On Wednesday, I did conventional deadlifts, 2 sets of 5 reps, 375 pounds. Oof.
Nice. Ooh, can I just say... So I went to a chiropractor yesterday. Holy shit. Major improvement on my back pain. Got a nice little massage. You'd like it. So yeah, I just want to see something real quick. Bring up that photo. So, these are all worth, what did she say?
1,000.
1,000. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, no. That's just already a contradiction because they said they started with like 7,000, like the total in the game is 7,000.
Yeah.
So, let's save and try presenting that. While Kelsey's doing that. Yeah, that's awesome, Prince. I want to go back to the gym.
We will.
Especially now that I'm all loose and rubber goose.
We will.
I can get more gains now that I'm not wound up tighter than a spring lock. Like that. I heard that.
Yep.
Ready? Objection! Yeah. There we go. You're sure it was the victim who won? Absolutely sure?
It seems our new attorney is a bit confused. A glance at the picture is enough to tell you who won, if you're not in kindergarten.
Just for safety's sake, could you explain the problem to the court?
Of course, Your Honor. In this photo, I see small chips and I see large chips. Tell me, which ones were worth 1,000 points?
Why, the big ones, of course. Duh.
Oh, I thought so too. But then the totals don't add up.
Hmm.
The totals?
Oh. Okay. It's the other way around then.
Let's review what the witness told us. Each man started with 3,500 points in chips, and the combined total value of the chips was 7,000 points.
Yes, if my calculations are correct. Let's see. 3 plus 1, carry the 5.
They are, Your Honor. Now, look at this photo that allegedly shows all the chips. If the big chips are worth 1,000 points and the small chips are worth 100, and you add them up,
How much is it?
look at yourself. You aren't in kindergarten, are you? 10,600 points. The chips don't add up. This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony.
Something fell.
Oh, would you look at that, Judge? It's more alcohol. No, I can't. This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony.
But why? How could this be?
Exactly, Justice. Now that you know the what, you must determine the why. Right. There's only one possible way to explain this contradiction.
Starting points were wrong, chip count was wrong, both were right.
I think it might be that the value of the chips are, like, swapped. So the bigs are actually, like, the small amount,
Yeah.
and then the smalls are the big.
So... Oh yeah, did you guys hear that
Fillion?
Fillion deleted all her videos off her Twitch and YouTube?
I did not hear about that.
Nope.
That's one of those VTubers, right?
Yeah.
I recognize the name, but I don't really follow them, so I don't
Yeah, me neither.
know.
Hope everything's okay.
Is it that both were right? Kind of forget.
She's been gone for months.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I heard
Fillion,
I
okay,
heard
yeah,
she
yeah.
had been gone for a while.
I want to say it's both were right. Because, like, the starting points were not wrong. The chip count was not wrong. Because they're all on the table. So, pick that. Each man began the game with 3,500 points. If all the chips are indeed shown in this photograph, then there can be only one answer.
Well, what is it?
The value of the chips was the other way around. Yeah, that's it.
What?
Want to know what I think? The small chips were worth 1,000 points, not the big ones.
Madness! Utter madness!
Show me that photograph of the chips again. There are 6 small chips and 10 large chips. Why, that does make 7,000 points when you add them up.
So technically, I think Phoenix was winning.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent work, Justice.
It's almost as though you figured it out by yourself.
Well, I'm just glad I was the one who said it.
But wait! The value of the chips may be different, but that changes nothing!
Oh, her Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter are all scrubbed clean.
Oh, wow. Completely nuked. What happened?
Maybe she just decided to stop.
I guess, but why not just leave it all up? Just say, like, hey, I'm kind of done, and then stop. You know?
Mm.
It's their choice.
Indeed, the victim did have the larger number of chips still. Ah!
Exactly. The small chips are 1,000 points, and the large chips are 100.
Well, I know a lot of YouTubers that have done that, just wipe their entire history. Yeah, there are YouTubers that do that.
Let's do a little math. Add up the points for each side of the table.
The victim, Mr. Smith, had 2,900... Excuse me, Judge. I'm trying to read for you. 2,900 points, and the defendant had 4,100 points.
Well now, it seems that Mr. Wright was winning that night after all.
That's impossible!
My client had an even less reason to kill the victim. After all, he was winning! Ah! Now, Miss Orley, you must have known the true value of the chips. Since you were there at the scene of the crime. Weren't you?
Order! Order! It appears our defendant has lost his motive, and Mr. Wright's supposed defeat never happened. We must now ask...
Who could that have been? Oh.
We must now ask ourselves whether we can trust the witness's testimony at...
Who did?
Excuse me? What is it, Miss Orley?
I do not want to be saying this, but actually, you see,
See what, Miss Orley? What do we see?
in the last hand, there was cheat.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cheat? You don't mean a trick?
Wait, or do you mean a scam?
We're all the same thing.
Yes, there was cheat in last hand. That is why game ends with chips as they are.
Great. Just great. First we have lying, now cheating. Well, this case certainly has taken a turn. All's interesting.
Witness, you will please testify to the court. Tell us about this cheating in the final hand. The final hand.
The last hand, both men had full house. There is 4 of each card in deck from Ace to King. You look at both man's hands, cheat is more obvious. The next moment, game becomes argument, da. The defendant trick was exposed. He took bottle in his hand. Poor Mr. Smith.
Miss Orley, why did you not tell the court about this from the very beginning?
I forgot.
Hey, Forgor.
Oh, were you
I
gonna...
forgot.
I thought I smelled a cover up here. Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers.
A full house is a very high-scoring hand. Not easy to make in my experience.
That alone is enough to suspect less than scrupulous tactics.
Mr. Gavin? What's a full house?
Lawyers these days, you don't know your poker.
Whoops, sorry.
I can't say this bodes well for your case or career.
What is this? Some kind of secret court poker ring? Blech. Justice? You know the terms 1 pair, 2 pair, and 3 of a kind, yeah? Yeah, no problem. 2 cards with the same number makes a pair, and 3 makes 3 of a kind. Good. Now picture our hands with 1 pair and 3 of a kind. Get a full house. That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it?
You can see each player's hand in this photo.
Wow. Both have full houses.
We forget there's an easy way to make a full house and go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat.
Ahem. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Did cheat in the last hand, that still leaves one important question. Mr. Wright lost that hand. Who's ever heard of a professional con man losing when they cheat? I mean, to be fair, they did say, that they were using 2 different decks. Okay.
Oh, in the article I posted about another live-action Great Teacher Onizuka. Yeah.
That's a weird one, because
I-
they already had one.
Yeah, there is already one, though. I mean, granted, that one was made years and years ago, but... I don't think there's any reason to watch a live-action one when the anime is perfectly fine. Or the manga. I haven't read the manga, but...
The anime has so many wonderful faces.
Oh my god. Yeah, the anime's hilarious. And that is basically the best anime live-action adaptation to ever exist. I should watch it, then. But... it's still not really a substitute for the anime or the manga, though.
You suppose. Contradiction. Want to press some stuff?
I have to, yeah.
House. Just how hard is it to make a full house anyway?
Actually, let me take that back. The best anime live-action adaptation to ever exist is Initial D. There's one for Initial D. Huh. Didn't know that.
It is quite hard, Da. It is making a parent of 3 of kind at the same time.
I guess that's right.
Very difficult, to be sure. You can take my word as the poker head of courtroom number 3.
Very difficult, Da, but 'tis not impossible.
Okay, full house hard. Just kind of questioning. A waste of time. 4 of each card, you say?
Da, there is 1 spade, 1 diamond, 1 heart, and 1 club for each card. It is interesting fact that this number 4 comes from number of seasons.
You don't say.
Ah, and did you know that the cards are numbered 1 through 13? Add all the cards in a deck and you get 364 a year.
Huh. You don't say. Isn't that 1 day short?
Yeah.
That's why each deck has 2 jokers. They say the second joker stands for the leap year. Thus you have a perfect representation of the year, all in a deck of cards.
Oh, that's interesting.
You don't say. We're gonna be in this courtroom for a year if it keeps going like this. How was it clear?
Oh, well, the defendant, he played a 5th ace.
A 5th ace?
I still remember both hands very well. Mr. Smith's hand had 3 aces. And Mr. Wright's too.
Obviously, cheating was afoot, or perhaps I should say, a hand. Your Honor, perhaps this can be added to the testimony, without Mr. Payne's joke.
Very well. The witness will add this detail to her testimony, please.
5 aces. Check that picture again real quick.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, that's That's 4 aces. My older brother showed it to me years and years ago. It is perfect.
Nice.
Nice.
It appears the witness is mistaken.
Mistaken? But my name...
Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony.
That's the photo of the chips, is it not?
Justice? Perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend. Explain it to him like he's 5.
Are you saying I'm stupid?
In other words, use your finger to point out your point.
I'm old, not stupid! Yes, please point out the contradiction in this photo. Please. I really don't know what it is. What particular... Yes.
I want to say it's just his hand. The king. Maybe. Or just like, yeah. I think it's just any of the aces, really. I don't know. Point there. Miss Orley, in your testimony, you made the following claim. Mr. Smith's hand was 3 aces. But as you can clearly see, the victim's hand only held 2 aces.
Well, maybe the witness was simply confused. Perhaps it was the defendant's hand that held the 3rd ace in question.
Take another look at the evidence. As you could see, the defendant also had 2 aces in his hand. Where's this 5th ace? I see cheating, all right, and it's going right here in this courtroom.
Going on.
Yeah.
2 aces in each player's hand does make 4 aces total. Hardly proof of cheating.
Wait, please. It is true. I have seen it. The 5th ace. There was cheating, I swear to you.
That's odd. She must be lying, yet she's the most sincere I've seen her all day.
All right to trust your instincts.
Mr. Gavin?
Who knows what lies in store for us in the trial ahead? Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion.
What might that be, Mr. Gavin?
If you don't mind. Perhaps we might examine the actual cards.
The cards?
Mr. Payne. Yes? The players' hands that night were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request that the cards be shown to the court.
Very well, the prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim's cards or the defendant's cards?
These cards don't prove cheating was going on. Nothing will. Which of these hands is more suspicious?
Victim's hands. Yeah, you want to save. What do you think? It was the victim's hand that changed over the course of the witness's testimony. The defense requests time to examine Mr. Smith's cards. Very well. Mr. Payne, if you would.
Very well.
Received evidence, Mr. Smith's hand.
Well, time's a-wasting. Get to it, Justice.
Yes, sir.
When examining evidence, be sure to view it from all sides and angles. Try using to turn it every which way, and X and Y to zoom in and out. That should give you a better perspective on the case.
Okay, let's do this!
Oh.
What? Your Honor, look at this! One of the victim's cards. The back is a different color.
That's impossible. But I put that card in. But I put that card in Wright's hand.
What was that, Miss Orly?
No, yet. I merely said, I have eek.
Your Honor,
Mr. Gavin, yes?
tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat at poker?
To cheat?
I'll tell you. One merely needs a friend, a comrade, shall we say. The dealer. Wait. Wait, so you mean this witness, Miss Orly? She's the cheater. A professional, I'd wager.
Order!
Focus, Justice. Time to take advantage of her. I mean, of her mistake.
Oh my god.
Woof.
That's a slip.
Your Honor, please recall the testimony we just heard.
That's impossible. But I put that card in Wright's hand.
Ergo. Oh, wow. I didn't know Miles was back in the courtroom. Miss Olga Orly conspired to cheat, not with my client.
And that he also dyed his hair brown.
But with the victim, Mr. Shady Smith. Not only did she cheat, also.
Ooh. She cheated poorly.
Not only did she cheated poorly. Therefore, it's not hard to imagine an altercation between her and the victim.
What? Wait, you don't mean the defense isn't accusing the witness, Miss Olga Orly, are you?
And for justice, there were 3 people in the room at the time of the incident. And if Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means I am. The defense accuses the witness, Miss Olga Orly, of murder.
Mr. Payne, where is your witness, Miss Olga Orly?
It appears she has lost consciousness, Your Honor.
Oh, there she is.
Also, how very convenient that a witness just loses consciousness.
Mr. Justice.
Your Honor.
It seems you've presented a new possibility to the court. One suggesting a connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith.
And that means?
This court cannot pronounce a verdict for the defendant at this time.
What? I did it! I held out!
I see no point in prolonging the trial this day. The prosecution will need to make further inquiries.
Objection!
Mr. Wright? You can't end the trial here, Your Honor. Not yet. What nonsense is the defendant spewing now? Think. One of the cards had a different colored back. Don't you wonder what it means? What are you doing, Mr. Wright? Raising objections right when you're about to get off the hook? Ridiculous!
Mr. Payne, you of all people should know. Mr. Wright has a talent for the ridiculous.
That face of his was just so perfect for that.
Yeah.
Just like...
Perhaps we should get down to the bottom of things. Let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns.
To defeat the Huns. Let's clear up the facts about the game that fateful night.
As we said before, or as was said before, we alternated between 2 decks of cards that night. That was said before. The 2 decks at the club have different colored backs, blue and red. 1 color per deck. Why use different colored backs? If we use the same color, the 2 decks might get mixed.
Yeah, that's true.
So you use different colors and they still got mixed up. We used the red deck for the last game.
I see, but that's odd. For some reason, I have this impression that you were using the blue cards.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure someone said something about blue cards.
Whatever. In the end, one card of the wrong color got into the mix. Which means there was cheating.
Yeah, the card slipped into the deck would seem to indicate cheating. Yet, this card raises two serious questions. Apollo? Yes? Let's consider the first question, shall we? Think. In the last game, when was the card swapped? When? There are three broad possibilities here. It could have been swapped before the murder, during the murder, or after the murder.
Well, yeah, thanks for the news bulletin, Mr. Wright. Of course it was swapped.
Oh? It might be as simple as you think, Mr. Payne. Or it might not be. I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first. When do you think the cards were swapped? When was the card swapped into the deck?
Before the murder, during the murder, after the murder.
You cheated.
What do you think? So if we take Olga's statement as it is, and she saw a fifth ace,
It would have been before, right?
potentially...
Chinese monk says that playing Counter-Strike makes him a better Buddhist. Who?
Ion? I don't know. Even has a Gamma Doppler Emerald Karambit that is worth around $9,000.
Jesus.
Why do things in Counter-Strike cost more than their real-life counterparts? There are guns in that game that are valued at less than their actual real-life counterparts. Excuse me, they're valued at more than their real-life counterparts.
Oh.
And trust me, I've been looking around. Guns may be expensive, but they're not 9,000 up. Well, if you're going for like military grade hardware, but like if you're just talking civilian shit, you're not looking anything fast. Like you're not looking further than like $2,000 to $3,000. Also, I'm not sure about that statement. I've been in Counter-Strike lobbies. Let's try to ration this out. So we've seen in the photograph that the blue deck was on the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yet, Shady Smith had a full hand of red with the exception of that one card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Your handgun only cost you 5,000. Wow, what'd you get? What kind of handgun did you get? Tell me, my gun autism is calling for attention. See, during the murder is a weird one for me because it's kind of hard to... I would say it's hard to kill somebody to while also fucking around with cards, you know?
Yeah.
So it's either before or after. Palmetto State Armory Dagger Micro. Ooh, let me take a look at that. always save and just try.
But I feel like none of the hints you're giving me are sticking.
Don't overthink it, hon. You saved, just try. Ooh, that is nice. Yes, I am 18 years old.
I mean, I'd rather get it right the first time.
I want to say after the murder. If I'm remembering correctly, I think it's after the murder. Because that also makes sense, because she says she saw a fifth ace. She's just not specific about when. Perhaps it happened after the murder?
Look, what's that? Ridiculous! What's the point of cheating after the hands have been shown? That's silly!
Yes, but tell me, how do you swap cards during the game? I'll take silly over impossible.
Take it from me, son. There's a lot of silly in this world, but very little impossible.
Oh, well, even when the backs of the cards are a different color? If you pulled that during the game, you'd be caught in no time.
Ah!
Quite true. That would mean that the blue card in question was swapped after the hands were shown. After the murder.
Okay, this is going past silly and straight on to crazy.
Crazy is my middle name.
I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game's over? Who would do that?
Oh, indeed. That's one of the mysteries before us.
There's another?
Yep. It's simple, yet decisive. Alright, a simple yet decisive question must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card? Who?
The game's nada is done. Victim is dead. Only two remain in the room. Lives, that is. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and our witness, Olga Orly.
Okay, so who was it that swapped the red card for a blue? I believe so.
Probably Olga, right?
I believe so. Why, it must have been Olga Orly who swapped the cards. She was trying to cover up evidence of the cheating.
That does make some sense.
Sorry, but there's a problem with that explanation. Huh? Swap card was from the wrong deck.
Yes, a blue card was stuck. It was stuck into a red hand.
Mixing a card from the wrong deck. The backs are different colors. Remember that you're talking about Olga Orly. She was the dealer. Do you really think she would make such a novice mistake? Actually, I have trouble imagining even the judge making that mistake. Give it a little more thought, Apollo. Right. Okay, so who was it that swapped the red card for a blue? Well, we didn't get penalized, so I think we're good to just kind of experiment. Feel it out. The one who swapped the cards wasn't Mr. Wright, of course. And, well, it doesn't seem like it could have been Olga Orly either.
What are you suggesting?
As that's hardly a logical conclusion, I'll admit. As the defense, I think it only makes sense for you to name Miss Orly at this point.
Yes, I know, but she was the one who dealt the cards, right? I just can't believe she would make the mistake of swapping the wrong color card.
And if the card was swapped during the game, it'd be obvious. Something you'd like to share with the court, Mr. Wright?
Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. I was just thinking how much fun this all is.
Fun? How about confusing? I have no idea what the defense is claiming, Your Honor. If the one who swapped the card wasn't the defendant, and it wasn't Miss Orly, then who was it?
Yeah, well, that is the question, isn't it? Precisely. Huh? I believe we're about to see this case take a new direction.
No direction?
We'll find that, indeed, after the murder. Someone swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand. And that someone made 2 critical mistakes.
I'm sure you're going to tell us what the first was going to tell us that the first was swapping the wrong color card.
Because the one who did the swap didn't know 2 colors of cards were being used. The other mistake was the number on the card. Right. The person replaced the 5th ace. A king. Sure, whoever swapped it wasn't expecting there to be a 5th ace after that. All they knew was that the game had been won with a full house. So they picked up a king from the table and swapped it in.
But there's one problem. According to our case record, this person doesn't exist.
True. Not until now. But you have to admit the possibility of a 4th person. Although it's more than a possibility. There was someone else there that night at the scene of the crime.
What? I believe the judge spoke truthfully earlier. You do make trials ridiculous, Mr. Wright.
This trial has proceeded on one central assumption. Namely that at the time of the incident, there were only 3 people in that room.
I believe this new evidence, shall we say, overturns that assumption.
The problem is that you chose to conceal this information from the court.
Suppose that is a problem, yes.
Court is adjourned for a brief recess. Mr. Gavin, I'll see you in my chambers during this recess.
Certainly, Your Honor.
Very well, the trial will resume in 20 minutes. I have to keep it together. I have to keep it together.
Don't even look at that bottle.
Just don't even look at the bottle.
That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. Suddenly claims there was another person at the scene of crime like that. I must ask, is it the truth?
Well, now, I think you would know the answer to that.
Being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I have no time for mysteries. I'd only ask that you leave the defending to your defense in the future. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome.
I see you haven't mellowed out one bit, Christoph.
How does he know this guy?
Justice?
Yes, sir.
The judge has summoned me to his chambers, so carry on without me.
You did well, Apollo. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
That locket you wear, is that really yours, Mr. Wright? You're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket. Here, you can take a look at it. That's a picture of my daughter in there.
Oh.
I'm just surprised to hear you had a daughter.
I'm surprised too.
Most people are. Perhaps you'll meet her one of these days. One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you? What do you think? Huh? You know what happened 7 years ago. What I did.
Huh?
Not unreasonable for you to think I might cheat.
Huh?
I never! Honest! But it is odd that he managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years. Want to know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt bad cards all the time and still win.
All night.
Poker. Eh? You see, poker is all about reading your opponent. And that way, it's a lot like a court case. Poker is like trial law? Figure out what your opponent is thinking. You win. Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds. I think not. Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. Body language can become a valuable source of information. Introduction to that new mechanic that I mentioned.
Oh.
You're kidding! That witness, for instance, Miss Orley. It would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony, like what you do. No. Come on, who noticed that? Words, habits, twitches, it's all information for the reading. That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me. Now, I pass the secret on to you. But I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'll pick up on these signals. No, you can do it. Huh? You just don't know it yet.
Why is chili so satisfying to make? It's so freaking easy to do.
I love chili, man.
I like chili too.
It's really, I think I know why it's satisfying, right? Because it's just a big bowl of nothing but, like, hearty nutrition. You know what I mean? And there's so many different ways to make it. And, like, it's literally just chuck a bunch of shit in a pot. As long as it's got, like, you know, the main ingredients that go into a chili, you're good to go.
Yeah, just, you know, make sure the beans are, make sure the beans are actually cooked right.
Listen, that was one time. What's he talking about?
Yeah, but that messed with both mine and my sister's stomachs.
I'm sorry. But you will, soon. Almost forgot. One more thing. About this case. You should know. I haven't told the truth to anyone. What? I knew it! I have my reasons, of course. All shall be revealed. And Apollo, I need you to be there, defending me. I need your power. My, power? I had no idea my cords of steel were that special. It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best.
To be continued.
We could probably keep going.
Yeah.
Let's at least finish this first case.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've seen Wright's daughter. How do you feel about that information?
So who the fuck did he marry?
Implying that you need to be married to have a daughter.
Oh, he could have adopted. Yeah, probably.
I like how your mind just didn't immediately not go to, who'd he fuck?
Well,
Sorry,
I
hold
mean,
on.
that's...
Hold on. Who did he fuck?
I mean, that's usually the first thing you would think of. Court will now reconvene. Has our witness, Miss Olga Orley, recovered?
Ooh. What I should make one day now that I have it?
Hmm?
Innocent chili.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness.
Perhaps we can hear her version of the events again.
That's the thing, you see. She's quite fatigued.
You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne.
Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute. The defense would like to request that Miss Orley takes the stand.
Very well. The witness will take the stand.
Get up here.
Perhaps you could repeat your name and profession. Or perhaps you would rather admit you are a poor liar and a poor loser.
Not.
No.
Oh. Name's Olga Orley. That's the truth. I'm a pro dealer. People call me Olga Quick Fingers Orley. Oh. Oh, really?
Heh.
This took a weird turn. Want to know something else? I'm not really Russian. Oh my god, thank God. And my last name sounds like, oh really? Yep,
Thank you.
Kind of figured that. There, that's the truth. I hope you're satisfied.
Witness, you will tell the court what you were really up to that night.
Fine, I'll talk. We had a plan, you see.
Say the line.
Subtlety, thy name is not Capcom. Let me remind you that you are currently under oath. Any further fabrications will have serious consequences. Like getting hit with my gavel. Like I said, I'm a pro. That guy, Smith, hired me to do what I do best. I was planted at the Borscht Bowl Club several days prior to the night of the game. As a witness. Waitress.
So you were in cahoots with the victim.
Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. But winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. It was about destroying a legend, the unbeatable Phoenix Wright. The plan was simple, elegant really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. Are you also thinking of the body check scene from John Wick 2?
That and just like, man, this is quite the image right here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut.
You swapped the cards.
Exposed as a cheater and losing on top of it, he would have made a great double play. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces. Indeed. Getting caught red-handed at cheating would cast doubt on all his prior wins.
Oh, I actually heard about this just earlier.
Some heartwarming news about Capcom. A man lost his firstborn daughter but his other daughter showed him the game Pragmata. And he played it and he cried tears of joy because Diana reminded him of his 8-year-old daughter. Aww. I want to play that game.
Okay.
Diana looks really cute. A 7-year-old legend destroyed by one little card. That was the plan.
Oh, really, Orly? How droll. But it appears you have made quite a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Man exposure.
Jesus Christ.
Drugged blowpipe.
Let me just, thank you, Prince. Jesus Christ almighty. Santa Maria Purissima.
Get out of here, Clinker.
Clinker, damn. Not even clanker, just a clinker, implying a lesser form of clanker.
Damn. A mistake?
I agree. The trap was elegant. Yet what happens to the planted card?
Hey, that's right.
He's lucky, I'll give him that. You'd have to be to slip free from a trap laid by Olga Quickfingers Orly. Oh, really? The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick. Cute? Who wants to be cute? I'm not cute. I'm bad. You hear me? Bad. Bad to the bone. Bad.
Somebody has had to have made like, with all the meme songs that exist out there, somebody has to have made a version where it's just constantly. How funny would that be?
Yeah. When you're through being bad, perhaps you could testify to the court. Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung. Best laid traps. That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him, but the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. It wasn't me who hit Smith. It was that no-good, cheating defendant. A surprisingly frank testimony that still leaves us mostly in the dark. So basically, we didn't learn much of anything. The trap was perfect, I tell you, perfect! If that Ron cheater hadn't messed it up.
Look who's talking!
Well, the testimony, for what it's worth, is all yours, Mr. Justice.
Witnesses like her, who needs criminals? With defendants like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors? Do you remember what Wright said?
What did you say again?
About perhaps certain tells that people have?
Oh, right. Well, there's that. There's her looking away. She's usually a tell, but... Oh. Yep.
Maybe give a little, you know, press. Wait, isn't that a little odd?
What's odd?
You searched Mr. Wright, thoroughly, and found nothing? Which means he didn't cheat. Which means he had no reason to strike the victim.
But, well...
What was that just now? I sensed something.
Oh, God. Lawyer-based powers. Something wrong, Mr. Justice?
Like activating your phantom eye in Royal.
Yeah.
I can see it. See it. There's something here. What to do? Should I press her a little harder? Press harder. Miss Orley, you're hiding something.
What are you talking about? You... me? Quick Fingers Orley? Hide something?
The defense will refrain from baseless accusations.
I have one question for the witness, then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true?
And I want to give that site some praise. One of the games he mentioned playing was Hogwarts Legacy, and I saw no snide comments about that. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, people shouldn't be getting fucking dragged through the mud just for playing a fucking game. Of course it's true. I did see it, honest. I saw it when Wright hit him. With my own eyes, I saw it.
What's this weird vibe I'm getting? That witness, for instance, Miss Orley, she would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice? Touching her neck, was it? Oh yeah, this is when the music gets really trippy.
Oh. Oh. The hell?
Whoa, what's going on?
What the fuck?
This sensation. He's opening the shotgun.
Oh my god.
It's coming into focus.
It's an anime. This is an anime moment.
There, that twitch. It's so clear. It's like I could perceive her habit like I couldn't before. Press X.
Gotcha!
Miss Orley, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself.
Unaware of what?
Whenever you get to a certain part of your testimony, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You touch the back of your neck with your left hand.
My neck? So what?
But indeed, Justice. I hadn't noticed anything of the sort. When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory as she touches her neck. I'm sure of it.
A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about?
This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show us.
Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. What would remind her most of the moment of the crime? Miss Orley, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an erasable impression on your neck is this. Weapon.
So this?
I believe so, yeah. Take that! Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And what reminds us more of that moment than this bottle? The murder weapon. But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness to the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain?
Ooh, what's he talking about now?
She got hit. Maybe.
It was Mr. Smith, the victim, who was hit. Not you!
Oh. 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 Okay.
This is a cross-examining, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness habits, they're completely irrelevant.
Justice,
I'll admit, I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination. I'll explain later.
Oh, I'll explain later. Just trust me. Now's our only chance to break her. Miss Orley, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment.
Yet, I am knowing nothing.
We know you're not Russian.
The witness will testify, please. Now. Fine.
Oh. Used by the defendant to notify the police from the restaurant's first floor. Objection! Miss Orley, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. Good catch on that. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht Bowl Club. So explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely.
The man who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant. Oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. This is what justified that leap from the Game Boy to the DS.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because, yeah, the original's showdown time. The original Ace Attorney games were on the GBA. You dirty cheat! Check his pockets now! It's gone! The card's gone! You lose. Ah!
Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to right, and he hit me. Yeah, I know it. She got hit.
You, some master of cheating you turned out to be.
Eee!
That could have killed her.
Yeah. When I came to, the victim was already dead.
Oh, that's the judge.
Oh, wait. The victim was already dead. Is that it? That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If it came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure. Well, where does this leave us?
Madness! This is madness! I'm dreaming! It must have been me who was hit with the bottle, and I'm imagining all this.
It appears our prosecution is at his wit's end. Frankly, I can't blame him.
Not bad enough to reach for that bottle of wine.
No! No, I can't!
I can't relapse.
Mr. Gavin, what do you think about this turn of events?
Mr. Gavin? Sir?
I believe that, as is defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss Orley a big fat liar.
What?
Sky were in that room the night of the murder. The defendant, the victim, and her. She has a motive.
A motive?
A plot foiled. The witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouement of that argument was murder.
What? I didn't. I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me.
What tangled webs we weave when we practice to deceive. So tangled we catch ourselves in the process.
Mr. Wright?
Such a hasty conclusion. Not like you, Christoph Gavin. What will you say? Why not consider the other possibility? That there was another person in the room at the time of the murder. Right, like Mr. Wright was saying before recess. A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder. And the one who swapped the card didn't know two colors of cards were being used. Fourth person.
Ha! Theory again. Your fourth person doesn't exist.
Indeed. That's why I decided to bring this case to court. Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception. The perfect place to catch the real criminal.
The real criminal?
And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided for us. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less.
What?
Apollo, perhaps you know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Remember what I said. The fourth person who swapped the cards made one critical error. He or she wasn't considering the color on the backs of the cards. Right. But how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet, there's one person here in our court who thought those cards were blue. I had that impression too, but why? Well, Apollo, think you can figure out who it was?
It's not me, I swear.
No one's accusing you.
You're not relevant enough.
Who is this fourth person?
Why do I always get put on the spot like this? Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it? Who thought the cards used in the final game were blue? For all his experience, he lacks a certain presence. Once you eliminate the impossible, no?
Him? Huh.
As I expected. Your eyes and ears are as sharp as your hair. I was right? Christoph Gavin, you were the fourth person that night. But of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of the cards. How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white. You can't tell which of the cards are blue. The ones on the floor or the table. But look! You can see the colors in this photo. Yeah, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before this evidence came to light.
It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game in the purest sense. A competition, A competition? Yes, a test of wits. A silent clash of passions. Only the cards, the backs wreathed in blue flame, know the final outcome.
Oh my god.
Slip of the tongue, baby.
Well, Kristoff? Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Gavin! Is something the matter?
No, nothing. Excuse me, it was just so sudden. Alright. You aren't seriously accusing me, are you?
Oh, Kristoff?
You know, even I'd never take a joke this far.
There's some bad blood here.
This is beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb. This is insanity.
This is kangaroo court!
The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder.
I assure you, I'm quite sane.
But what possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim?
I wasn't aware that I had a connection with Mr. Smith either.
Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have never even met.
Well, what if they have?
Huh?
There is a possibility, after all. They may have even met that night, before the game started.
What are you suggesting?
Is this the truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify to the court.
The defense would like to request no such thing.
Mr. Gavin?
Testimonies must relate to the case. How could anything happening before the game of poker be related?
I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Gavin.
As I explained before, the defense believes that Miss Orley.
Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, not you. Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Does the court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony?
this was Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along. And I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court.
Get full justice. You would betray me, your teacher.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about the truth.
Very well, the defendant, Mr. Wright, will take the stand, please.
Witness testimony.
Appetite before murder.
That evening, Kristoff and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph. J.D. Smith walked in 5 minutes after Kristoff left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call. Defense attorney Gavin.
Mr. Gavin, you were at the Borscht Bowl Club the night of the murder?
I dine with him rather frequently.
And you talked to the defendant on the phone directly after the murder?
Quite against my will. I had become involved in a murder. I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him.
You were planning this all along, weren't you? Just because you wanted to drag me into your little murder trial.
The only thing I want is the truth. As I did back then, and now.
I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took on your defense. It appears as I was wrong.
Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
Justice?
Sir?
He's lying, and you're going to expose him.
Understood, sir. Mr. Gavin versus Mr. Wright. This can't end well. Why can't I have a normal trial? It's only your first trial, buddy.
Buddy, none of these trials are normal.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, exactly. Take it from Phoenix. He went through that too. Na, 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 na.
And when you returned, the victim was already dead. Yeah. I'll admit, I was a little startled when I walked in.
Little?
He was bleeding from his forehead, after all. I guess I'd be startled too if I walked in on a scene like that.
Actually, meant to,
Hat was removed. Now you just have to present that on the previous statement. At least I think that's what it is.
see.
Yeah, the hat was on
When was the hat removed?
during the investigation. It said so.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so he... How would he have known that there's... Oh... Phoenix.
You're lying again, Phoenix.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, if I may. Yeah? Take a look at this photograph of the crime scene. See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could see blood on his forehead. Good point.
Justice? Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it.
Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court?
Ah, I forgot to mention something. I was the one who put that hat on his head. Huh?
You?
You put the hat on the dead man's head?
Wore it through our entire poker game. After calling the police, when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view. Shining bright. Shining bright, just like in this photograph.
And?
I picked his hat up off the floor and put it on his head.
Well, why would you do a thing like that?
All I can say is, I'm sorry. That's the only thing I touched at the crime scene. So, Miss Orley didn't see it. It being the victim's, his head. I think not. She was out cold. I believe I was the only one who witnessed his head. Ah, here we go again. Mr. Gavin? Pardon.
It just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case.
Hey, he's still our client, isn't he?
In any case, please continue the cross-examination. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence.
Oh,
Push him harder, Justice. Break him. It's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the KO.
oh, why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore? Now, press it out. Could you explain why you called Mr. Gavin? I'd obviously gotten involved in a rather sticky affair, and I figured Kristoff's law offices would have given me a friend rate for my defense fees.
Glad to hear you intend to pay.
Well, I'll pay in full, Kristoff. It was I who got you involved.
You may find the price of your defense quite high, my good friend. Quite high.
Is the truth Mr. Wright was talking about?
Justice, you know what you have to do.
Lying. Expose him. Now. Yes, sir.
Wait, what's Mr. Wright trying to tell me with this testimony? The truth has to be in there somewhere. You had dinner with Mr. Gavin.
Yep.
He dines with me at the Borscht Bowl Club quite frequently. We were enjoying a usual dinner at our usual spot. As usual. Usual? I always eat at the table closest to the piano.
I see. Where Mr. Smith was sitting.
So the plates and such on the table were from your dinner? Indeed, the remnants of my meal with Kristoff. We dined for 2 hours, and Kristoff left. After that...
Hold it!
5 minutes? So the two of them could have passed in the restaurant during that time. That would have been a fateful encounter, to be sure. Oh, Mr. Wright, what was it that you said? Kristoff Gavin and Shady Smith may have met? I believe I did say that. Here I was all nervous about this meeting. And now we hear they were just passing in the hall.
That does seem a little weak as a pretense for murder.
Oh, would be, if that were all that really happened. Come on, Mr. Wright. What are you hiding this time?
Hold it!
About this failed trap. Is this the same trap that Miss Olga Orley mentioned?
The plan was simple, elegant really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut.
You swapped the cards!
Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces.
Yep, harmless prank in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover. A quirk? I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card. The card she planted! Yeah, I snuck a peek at it and found it with the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Disposed? Where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice that I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle.
We can throw it inside of the bottle.
Probably, rolled it up and... yeah. An empty bottle of grape juice. Murder weapon! Except no, because we looked at it. Yeah, I rolled it up and shoved it in. The colored glass makes it hard to see.
Oh. A battle of wits between the deceiver and the would-be deceived. That sounds like terrific drama.
Card inside the murder weapon. That's strange. Police miss it in their investigation? Maybe I'll take a look. Why don't you look right now?
Mr. Wright, the poker head of courtroom number 3 approves of this battle of wits. Please revise your testimony with this new information.
I discovered the trap during the game and disposed of the card in the bottle. Little spin. Little spin.
There's anything.
Can you take the cap off? Oh, Hey, what's up, Gene?
Hello.
How's it going? Yeah, we're back in the courtroom.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
New game, baby.
New attorney, who dis? Yeah, I don't think there's a card in there, my
No,
dude.
there's nothing in there. I'm looking as hard as I can.
Objection!
Yeah. Mr. Wright, if I may. Yeah? I've examined the bottle and I don't see any card in there.
Not much, just trying to get a little break and raid until this next fusion starts.
Oh, for Raid
Yeah.
Shadow Legends?
I've been going nonstop for the last 4 months and I need a break.
No?
What? What, Mr. Wright? Surely isn't... isn't all you have to say for yourself.
I can't say I know what happened to that card. I did put it in that bottle, however. Huh? Perhaps a fifth person came and took it out. Oh, and a sixth person could have helped.
Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright is your client.
My apologies, Your Honor. I won't have you disparaging our investigation either. We looked inside that bottle. There was nothing.
What's going on? Mr. Wright hoodwinking us again? Or did the card just disappear?
I believe that's enough of that.
Mr. Gavin?
This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's riddled with lies. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago.
Well, you certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Kristoff. I never knew.
I believe it was you who threw the first stone.
Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, it's now or never. Don't be misled. I haven't told a single lie here. Huh? When I noticed the trap, I put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well.
Reason?
That reason is right here. Your cell phone? At night, recall that I spoke with defense attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case I recorded our conversation. Cease? Now that we're all here, I see no reason why I shouldn't play it back for the court.
Oh boy.
Kristoff, I seem to be in a bit of trouble.
What's this? Game not going well.
Something like that.
That gentleman who challenged you, he turned out to be good?
He turned out to be dead. Somebody hit him. Hard.
You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china pate? It wasn't you, was it? Me?
Please. Cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that. Bone china plate? A kind of porcelain. Very smooth and shiny. And not a plate, but pate. I guess, never mind. Anyway, I believe he was referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead. Hey, listen. Don't make fun of him.
The court appreciates the defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead.
Wait a second. Something's not right about that phone call. So, after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the Borscht Bowl Club? Most certainly. Then how did he know? When did he see this bone china plate?
Oh, that's right.
Yes, that was when I began to see my good friend in a different light. Troubled, I returned to the crime scene. When I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. Well, Mr. Gavin, the stage has been set. Perhaps you would like to explain this to the court. Exactly how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head? How did you know he was bald? Bald!
Oh, this is your reason. The reason why you put the victim's hat back on.
Your point, Mr. Gavin?
Come down to this. Has it, Phoenix Knight?
Order! I will have order! Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Are you prepared to hear defense attorney Gavin's testimony?
Well, as the prosecutor,
Too bad! Very well. We'll break for 10 minutes, after which Mr. Gavin will take the stand for a cross-examination. Are we all clear on that?
Crystal clear, Your Honor.
Very well. This will be the final recess for the day.
Oh boy. Man, this is... What do you think so far?
Crazy.
Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright are both in the judge's chamber. Who'd have thought today would turn out like this? That's you.
May I? Oh. Okay.
Huh? What?
Hello, sir. Please pick a card.
What's all this about? Is this one okay?
Excellent. I have a message for you. Last hand is about to be played. You'll need a trump card to make it.
A trump card?
Card you have chosen is magical. Use it wisely, and the game is yours. That's all.
Ace. Where do I remember that card from? And it's got blood.
Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces, and Mr. Wright's too. It is 5 aces in all.
What the hell? What the fuck happened to Phoenix?
He got older.
He got old.
It is true. I have seen it. The 5th ace. There is cheating, I swear to you.
I say old. He's probably like our age by this point.
Yeah.
The missing 5th ace. Wait, this blotch of red. Is this blood?
You have your trump card. Now it's up to you to cut the deck and draw the truth. My father's fate is in your hands. I know you can do it. Oh yeah, I like her outfit.
Bloodstained card is my trump card for finding the truth?
Mhm.
It's like he got old. No!
Oh, so he's he's like around our age.
Yeah. I said that. I fell deep into thought as my mind raced to understand what this all meant. Girl, I'd seen her recently, but where? That's when I made the connection.
It's Phoenix's daughter.
Bloody Ace added to the court record.
Definitely not his actual daughter, because I mean, if he was a father, she would be a child. Court will now reconvene. Defense attorney Christoph Gavin, will you please take the stand? Now then, if you would, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, Mr. The witness, state his name and occupation. Is this farce really necessary, Your Honor?
Believe me, far stranger things have gone on in this courtroom. Yeah, a lot of strange things.
Fine, I'll play along.
Like having to cross-examine a parrot. First, there's one thing we need to have made clear. How did you know about the secret beneath the victim's hat?
By secret, I'm guessing it means the fact that Mr. Smith was bald.
Bald!
Bald!
Forgive my curiosity, but what is it about these fellows' head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it.
Objection!
Hey, now
Hey!
Phoenix is in our corner. I wouldn't call it inordinate, Mr. Gavin. And listen,
It's his theme!
Mr. Wright?
What do you think you are doing, right?
Wow, things sure do look different from the other side. You know what I mean, Apollo. Or you know what I mean, Apollo? I think I read that wrong. Speaking of looking from the other side, let's consider something for a second. The victim wore that hat all night, never once taking it off except for that one time. That one time being the instant he was hit.
Oh,
When Mr. Wright returned from reporting the crime, the hat was lying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it on the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith's bald head, you would have had to have been there in the hideout at the time of the crime. In other words, I must be the real killer, is what you are trying to say. Not bad, Apollo.
Mr. Gavin?
I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with the court.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, I assure you, I had the noblest of intentions.
Wait, what are you doing?
I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright. Yet, I'm afraid in the current situation, I see little reason to hide anything.
Wait, what's going on?
Very well, allow me to tell you the truth of what happens at night.
Finally, you may begin your testimony. Tell us how you were involved in the events of that fateful night.
This testimony.
That faithful night.
The rage that I sensed in that man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club. I went down to the basement and peeked into the little window in the hideout. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead, as he appears in the photo. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright, holding a bottle in his hand. I sensed that was not the best place for me to be at the time, so I left. That's when the call came from Wright. So, you witnessed the murder? For better of us, I missed the actual moment of the deed.
Mr. Gavin, may I remind you that you were on Mr. Wright's defense team. Your testimony is clearly disadvantageous to your client.
What else could I say? I'm standing on the witness stand, after all. So you are, Mr. Gavin. And you had to testify, as you just did. You had to tell them you saw the scene of the crime through that little window. Mr. Wright? You had to say that, because that was the only probable window of opportunity. Right, Apollo? Oh.
Mr. Wright, the defense should do the cross-examination, not the defendant. Mr. Justice, are you prepared?
Yes, Your Honor. I can't believe I'm going up against Mr. Gavin. This trial is getting weirder and weirder.
Have we seen Dawn to Dawn?
Yes,
yeah,
we have.
Of course we have.
Hi, Ruben. What's up?
Hello, Ruben.
Have they announced when the next season is going to be out?
Nah.
Damn. If I had to guess, probably like, if not later this year, probably rolling into next year. When in doubt, press it out. That man, you mean Mr. Smith? He was different from the other customers. His aura, should we say. Aura. I don't know why I brought it up. I knew he was a serious poker player. He was more than that. So then you knew the true nature of your client's job. Of course. But I also knew that he wasn't engaged in gambling, which would be illegal. Well, it makes sense then, you know. We're friends after all. Worried for my friend, I returned to the club. You see, I feared this Mr. Smith might be someone coming to settle an old score.
I see. What happened then? Third season is supposed to air sometime next year.
Damn.
Okay.
We've got a long time to wait.
That's fine. I'd rather they take their time with it than rush.
Yeah.
Especially with how good it's looked so far.
The little window. You mean the one you used to keep watch up the stairs? Yes, a relic of the ancient past. The black marketers used it, I believe.
Marketeers.
Marketeers, yeah. Why did you go through the trouble of peeking in through the window? Wouldn't it have been easier to just open the door and go into the room? I didn't want to upset Wright, you see. Upset Mr. Wright? Yes, what if my fears had been unfounded? I'd be walking in on their match. Bad form, to say the least. Or everything he's saying makes sense. How do you know it was right after the murder? Really, there's no need to shout justice.
God, the NTE female MC is caked up. Really? Didn't look that caked up to me. And I chose to play as her.
I'll be the judge of that. I was just getting to that part in the testimony.
Well, I'm gonna be going to play it later anyway, so I guess.
Well, I'm gonna be looking at that ass anyway.
The City Wanderer skin. I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I looked at the skins. I just don't remember which one that would be. So.
Ah, there he is. The coolest defense in the West we know and love. Even when you're standing up there on the witness stand, some things never change.
I was afraid you changed too, right? But you haven't. You and that overbearing personality of yours.
Friends like these, who needs enemies? By photo, you mean the second photograph of the crime scene.
Precisely. You see, he wasn't wearing his hat. I saw his head, and he was dead.
And Mr. Wright came along and replaced his hat.
Can you describe the scene of the crime for us? A bald head.
Oh, wait. Those are the only 3 at the scene of the crime.
Yes, as far as I saw it. And then we're back to where we started. The killer was the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Who else could it have been? But why didn't you talk to the police?
2 reasons.
First, I didn't actually witness the very moment of the crime. Second, my office was asked to defend Wright. Even after seeing what I had seen, I couldn't abandon my friend.
There must have been someone else there at the moment of the crime.
Justice, I just said I saw no one, not a soul.
But that goes against what Mr. Wright said.
Yes, this mysterious fourth person, who could have conveniently been the real killer, I suppose.
Glad to see we agree, Mr. Gavin.
Let me pose a question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap cards in the victim's hand? Perhaps you can show us a reason why such a thing would be necessary.
How can I show something I can't find myself? Remember, Apollo? The card that was swapped out was the 5th ace. 5th ace. Right.
Well, Mr. Justice, the question of why the killer would swap out a card has been raised. Can you point to a reason?
It's now or never. The defense would like to present evidence to the court. Evidence showing that the reason why a card was swapped out.
And go ahead and point out your reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer take the 5th ace? Take that! I don't know why, but Apollo's haircut reminds me of the Impact animation of Terry Bogard's Power Wave.
My reason is, this! Illegal evidence!
Is that an ace?
Why, it's got blood on it! Right next to the spade!
What?
Oh, he didn't know about that.
This is insane! Why wasn't I told about this? Why?
Could this be? Could this be the missing 5th ace?
Inconceivable. How could you? What are you doing with that card?
Well, that's the thing. Why is Mr. Gavin so upset? Just a fishy card from some fishy girl. Oh, that card? That's mine. That is, I picked it up at the Borscht Bowl Club that night after the murder had occurred. I gave it to my daughter. Cards are stock in trade, after all.
Objection! No! Nein! Impossible! Unacceptable! The court can't accept this evidence! It's a fraud!
A fraud? How can you be so sure?
What?
I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene. The real killer. Allow me to elaborate. What if this trace of blood was the reason?
The reason for
the killer to take the card from the scene of the crime.
Where are you going with this?
Take another look at the photo. and at the victim's head. At the moment of the crime, his hat fell to the floor, and a trickle of blood ran from his forehead down to the back of his head. Couldn't a drop of that blood have fallen on one of the cards? I suppose. The killer then took out the card to hide the blood.
Objection!
Regardless, that evidence is non-permissible.
Oh?
Right? Regardless of how you wasted the last 7 years, you used to be a lawyer. You know what a serious crime is to conceal evidence.
Oh, we can discuss the finer points of our legal system later. What's important now is that I've answered your question.
What are you talking about?
You want to know why the killer would have taken a card from the crime scene. And now, I've told you. That one drop of blood would have been decisive evidence, you see.
Objection!
This is baseless conjecture. Baseless!
Objection!
Oh, I assure you it's quite based. This evidence is based. Pew, 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 pew. Anyway,
Was?
it's amazing, really, how a single drop of blood on a single card can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple. Well, Apollo? Yes? Try picturing the scene of the crime. In your head.
Whoa.
3D. Murder took place in the hideout. The body of the luckless victim was found at the poker table. And before the killer swapped the card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand. Given this, there is one decisive problem with this scene.
Well, what is it?
Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was a drop of blood on that card, whose position in this diagram doesn't fit? Victims? The killers? The witnesses? The second witnesses? Whose position doesn't fit with the bloody card?
This?
I actually don't 100% remember right now.
Well, I can't save, so.
Pick it.
I would really like to just get it right on the first try.
Why must you? Why must you do this?
Want to get this over with?
Damn. God, I just want this to be over. God.
Wanted to go home and shower.
God. God. All right. Hollow Justice, here we go.
I mean, I'm guessing it's this, but maybe I'm wrong.
Okay. It's the victim.
Okay.
Take that!
Well, isn't the victim's position that's the problem?
I don't follow your logic here, Mr. Justice.
Well, look, the victim was struck on the head, sending him back in his chair. You'd think any blood would fall behind the body, not onto the table in front of him.
Ah!
Take a look at the photo again. If he bled in this position, the blood would fall on the floor, not on the cards.
Why, that's right. So, what does this mean?
Incidentally, we were sitting in swivel chairs. Full chairs? Oh man. Paula, try turning the chair around.
The chair is facing the other way?
It would have to be. So we have to assume that at the time of the murder, the victim's chair was facing away from the table.
When Mr. Wright returned from informing the police, which way was the chair facing?
When I came back to the room, the body was facing as seen in this photo. That would mean the killer turned the chair back around. Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. We now know that the victim was facing away from the table at the time of the murder. But this creates another significant contradiction.
Again?
Let's test your reasoning skills again, shall we? Apollo, whose location on this diagram contradicts our new understanding of the crime? The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses? Whose location creates a contradiction if the victim was facing away?
Second witness?
The K.
Okay.
Take that!
The victim was struck from the front, correct? Indeed. Well, wouldn't it be hard for the killer to hit him from the front, sitting where his indicator currently is? I would think it would be quite hard, yeah.
Yes, but what you're saying makes no sense. Why would the victim suddenly turn to face the wall in the middle of a game?
I believe a sufficient reason will soon come to light.
What?
There's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually. Look again at the diagram. Paul, if the victim was struck while he was sitting as shown here, where would his assailant be standing? Try marking it on the diagram. What? But... There's no room to put a mark where the killer should be. Don't worry, let's think it through and see what we can find. We know the victim was facing toward the wall at the time of the crime. That's the only thing we know for sure. Try to forget about everything else. Where would the killer have to be standing to strike our victim from the front? Don't overthink it.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take that!
Well, I guess the killer would have to be, here?
Anything to say, Mr. Justice?
Sorry? Wait, what? No, that's right, though. You must need it to be a little higher.
God damn it.
Come on, give me a little hint. Try not to overthink things, Apollo. What does your instinct tell you? We know the victim was facing toward the wall at the time of the crime. That's the only thing we know for sure. Okay, try pointing a little bit more above.
Here?
Yes.
Take that!
The killer had to be standing, well, here!
You get points for flair, but that's about all you get.
Man, Payne is talking a lot of shit for somebody who's essentially, like, a side character here.
Yeah, right.
I thought I was onto something there, too.
I hardly need to point out that standing there would be impossible. The victim is facing a solid cupboard. Or are you claiming the killer climbed the cupboard and hit him from above? Ha!
Probably.
It's simple logic, really. If this was the only place the killer could have been standing, then that means that at the very moment of the crime... Wait, I know! The moment of the crime, the cupboard wasn't there.
What's this now?
I mean, that's the only explanation, right, Mr. Gavin? Your Honor, I have a suggestion for the defense. We should arrange to examine the cupboard in the hideout immediately.
Bailiff, send a team to the crime scene immediately! Have them try to move the cupboard!
Your Honor?
What?
There's one more thing your men should look for. Please give this to the bailiff.
Yes, I see. You do belong in the courtroom after all, Mr. Wright.
I do my best. But let's forge ahead here while we wait. Look at the diagram once again. It's been changed. The killer was standing here at the time of the crime. And this cupboard wasn't there, or wasn't here, which means... Apollo, try moving the cupboard.
Oh, then he couldn't have been looking through the window.
Yep. Thank you. As you can see, the cupboard was the problem. At the time of the murder, it has to have been shown here. Now everything is in place to reconstruct the moment of the crime. Oh my! What's this?
What is it now?
Look at the diagram of the crime scene once more. It appears we've found yet another contradiction. What I believe to be the final contradiction, in fact. Huh? Oh, dang! Notice something, Apollo? Our line of deduction is rapidly approaching its logical conclusion.
Now then, Mr. Justice, please point to the new contradicting indicator. Is it the victim, the killer, the witness, the second witness? Which indicator in this diagram contradicts what we know about the crime?
I think even you see it.
Take that!
About this cupboard. Are we all okay with assuming it was moved? Sure, why not? Well, if it was, something really doesn't fit. The cupboard would have completely covered up the window to the stairs.
Ah!
That's right. Someone standing outside wouldn't have been able to see in. Someone like Mr. Gavin. What did you say? Oh? Is the coolest defense in the West losing his cool? Don't expect me to play along with your little game, right? Only a game until somebody gets killed, Mr. Gavin. And someone was, while the window to that room was blocked by a cupboard. So, Mr. Gavin, perhaps you'd like to explain to the court exactly where did you witness the crime scene from? Excuse me, Your Honor!
Order! This is a court of law and I will have order!
We just now received word from our investigative team at the Borscht Bowl Club.
This is Bailiff Flanagan.
They've examined the cupboard in the hideout, Your Honor.
Oh? And what did they find?
Well, Your Honor, it turns out that there is a secret passage behind it.
Oh, shit. What?
Ah, yes. I believe I mentioned something of the sort before. This is one of the tricks to the room many of our regulars know about.
Oh.
I do remember him saying something about that, now that he mentions it. A secret passage is a handy thing to have when you're engaged in illegal goings-on. Never know when you might need to duck away from the eyes of the law. So the room has a secret passage. Where does it go? The other side connects to the restaurant above. The underworld bosses could get away from the cops and enjoy a cold bowl of borscht, no doubt. Just like our killer. You see where our line of simple deductive reasoning has led us, Apollo? I see it, but I don't believe it. That girl wasn't kidding when she said I needed this trump card for the last hand. At the time of the murder, the window was blocked, and the victim's hat was only off his head for a few minutes between Mr. Smith's murder and Mr. Wright's return from calling the cops. In other words, the only place anyone could have seen the victim's bald head was from inside the hideout. Well, Mr. Gavin, say something.
Alright, you guys, I'm going to turn in early. I'll catch you guys next time.
Alright, Amatsu.
Alright, Amatsu, have a good night.
Appreciate you sticking out
Yeah.
as long as you have. It is getting late.
Yep.
And to be fair, this is almost over.
Yeah. Dare I ask what really happened that night?
Actually, I think we can probably figure it out ourselves at this point. That night, for whatever reason.
Yeah, you have a very wonderful rest of your day too.
Yeah.
Or night, whatever.
I think it is still night. All
Yeah.
the way over on the other side of the coast.
Okay. Yeah, then you also have a good night.
Yeah, good night, Amatsu. Sorry I keep missing your streams. It's just... It's always when I'm at work, man. I'm sorry. Our killer had a date with Mr. Smith. A date with destiny. There he crouched, hidden in the secret passageway behind the cupboard. Holding his breath, waiting for just the right moment. And the chance came, and he took it. Ah! Ah! What? Why did you do that? Wait here, I'll get help. As Olga Orley was out cold, struck by Mr. Smith. The time was soon to come. Mr. Wright went upstairs to call the cops, leaving Mr. Shady Smith alone in the hideout with the unconscious dealer. Then our killer stepped out from the secret passage and into the hideout. The victim must have heard the cupboard sliding aside. He wheeled his chair around to look and... After the deed was done, the criminal must have seen the blood on the card. He would have, of course, realized the need to destroy the evidence. That single spot of blood told the whole story of the crime. Too bad for him he didn't linger any longer in the hideout that night. If he had, he might have noticed the cards on the floor. And the fact that they were all red! He's very subtle about not losing it.
Yeah. Well, it seems this trial has taken yet another turn. I'm truly, truly sorry I had to see this day come, Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Payne!
Yeah! Yes, Your Honor.
The prosecution will continue its investigation. As for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the defendant, he is hereby cleared of all suspicion. Wah! Believe me when I say that, I don't believe this is happening, Mr. Gavin. But I'm afraid circumstances call for me to issue a warrant for your arrest, immediately.
Objection!
Oh, no need to apologize. I rather enjoyed myself. It's not every day you get to witness a legendary attorney's dirty tactics firsthand.
Good point, Mr. Gavin.
Frankly, Your Honor, I'm shocked
That a person of your caliber would be taken in by such a low-grade harlot.
Excuse me?
The defendant is cleared of all suspicion.
This is hardly the time for jokes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright hasn't proven anyone's guilt or innocence yet. What he has done is use illegal evidence to put the blame on someone else. And not just anyone else, but me, his own defense attorney.
Illegal evidence?
Objection!
Let me ask you, Mr. Gavin, is there still any reason, at present, to suspect me of wrongdoing? Of course, this bottle, for instance. The bottle of grape juice Mr. Wright was drinking.
How do you intend to explain away the fingerprints on the murder weapon?
And not just any fingerprints, am I right, Mr. Payne?
Actually, yes. The fingerprints on the bottle were, upside down.
I seem to recall this being an issue earlier.
The courts in this case demand an explanation. I can think of only one reason why
Oh,
the
it's
bottle
also
would be
grape.
held.
It's also grape juice in Japan, so
Oh.
it really is just grape juice.
Damn. I guess they like grape juice.
And that is to hit someone with the bottom of the bottle. There, Your Honor.
Mmm.
Ah, see how the caught fish squirms to the last. Well, Apollo? Yeah? Your boss seems awfully concerned about this bottle still. But I'm sure you can come up with a suitable explanation. Just like that. Yeah. Just like what? Why would anyone grab a bottle upside down other than to...
No. Oh
Don't let him trick you into thinking his explanation is the only legitimate. Is there really another? Take another look at the court record. I believe you'll find a simple answer there, in plain sight. How about you just say the answer in plain words?
It would be hasty to deliver a verdict with unanswered questions indeed. Well, Mr. Justice?
Mr. Gavin said that the court and this case demand an explanation. Don't worry, justice won't leave until justice is done.
Perhaps the defense would care to enlighten the court? What evidence do you have to explain away why the fingerprints on the bottle are upside down?
Second. Ah. So, this is a bit of a weird one. So,
Yeah.
look at the photo of the two of them sitting together.
What am I looking at?
So, let's just say I'm taking the same stance as Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
You know? Hunched over. Oh, you want some wine? I mean, grape juice. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you saw
Yeah.
my little hand movement there?
Yeah.
That's the answer.
So this?
Yeah. Like I said, it's a bit of a weird one. It's actually easier to show you than explain, Your Honor. Place that bottle on the floor, next to your chair. I don't know if I should.
Excuse me, on the floor?
Yeah. Now, reach down and pick it up.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Judgy. It's just it's just an empty bottle of grape juice. It's just an empty bottle of grape juice.
Without getting out of your chair. See? You naturally go to pick the bottle up by its neck. With your fingers upside down!
Peanut butter without the jelly.
Hi,
Hi,
Tony,
Tony.
what's up? Look at this photograph taken on the night of the murder. Can I be real? I don't like jelly with my peanut butter sandwiches.
I do.
The defendant, Mr. Wright, sat here. Playing piano, bottles of grape juice on the floor to the side of his piano bench. He would have naturally picked up the bottles upside down several times.
Wow, I can't believe it was that simple.
Recall our dinner that evening, Kristoff. I was drinking my usual juice then, too. Basically used the bottle on the table to do the deed.
I'm at 320 pulls and no second Anise pull.
Oof.
Yeah.
Damn, that's worse than my luck.
God, yeah, it's as bad as my luck. With trying to get her.
Oh, with trying to get her specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, no. Fucking miss 3 crowns.
Yeah, but that wasn't in the same pull. That also was 4 crowns, technically.
Make it worse for yourself, why don't you? But then you must have remembered. So you went and picked up one of the bottles from under the piano. And you switched the bottles. You took one of Mr. Wright's bottles and made it look like the murder weapon.
I'm all caught up. I did chapters 45 and 46.
I'm still working on... Well, I'm still working on chapter 46.
Chapter 46 destroyed me.
So, spoiler alert for chapter 45. And I'm gonna say this tomorrow, too. Shift up! Bring back Fragile, and my life is yours!
Yeah, poor Fragile.
You didn't deserve it, man!
No, she didn't, but she made good on her word. She said she would do it.
More than I could say for fucking Liverin.
Fuck Liverin.
Bitch. Punk ass bitch.
It looks like she'll fucking set up a tripod in a fucking gym. Yeah, no, Fragile was the real victim.
Man, can we just bring her back, please? Here, excuse me a sec. Let me huff my copium here. Just Oh, she survived. The helmet that she's always wearing deflected the bullet.
Probably took off the helmet.
No. Just she always stays there. Listen, Kelsey, she's gonna come back as her own unit. And, like, the irony is she's gonna be, like, a Defender class unit, and her special burst skill animation is gonna be that she makes everybody immune to damage because she's the next overspec.
Thank you for spitting on me.
Sorry. Copium. Anyway.
You read this?
Yes. Now it's my turn for schizo theories.
Order! 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 What do you have to say to these charges, Mr. Gavin?
Fascinating. So this is a legendary attorney's famed tactic of misdirection.
What?
You claim that I switched the bottle. There is your proof.
Proof? Well, that's... yeah.
As I thought, more baseless conjecture. I'm afraid your bottle of proof is quite empty.
Heh.
Eh.
Proof.
Objection!
Because it's totally not wine. Anyway.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Because the card that was in there is gone.
You'll be very afraid of him doing this, can I
Oh.
just say.
Oh no.
Your Honor, when you initiated the investigation of the hideout earlier, do you recall I requested an additional investigation?
Ah, yes! I have your memo about that here. Retrieve the bottles from under the piano at the Borscht Bowl Club. And here's one of the bottles in question.
What are you going to do? Does that for fingerprints too? I would be surprised if anyone on that but his. Gavin really wouldn't make such a novice mistake.
True.
That bottle won't bear a trace of anything. Hey, Paul,
Yes?
why don't you go ahead and examine that bottle?
Why? Just humor me. Mr. Wright, that bottle will solve this case once and for all. What? Some bottle. No, yeah, you can see it now. He did say it was the Five of Hearts. There's something inside this bottle. Have to fish that out with, like, tweezers. What's this?
That card, it can't be!
I'm about to finish my Smirnoff bottle.
Nice. Ooh, you know what I tried today at the farmer's market?
What?
Rice vodka. It was a cool little Japanese bottle. It was quite nice. It was very smooth, not like usually punchy like vodka tends to be.
Mm-hmm.
I should have bought a bottle. Yeah, there's always next Saturday. Recall that unpleasant woman's testimony for a moment. Miss Olga Orley? Yeah, our little swindling debauchka.
That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed.
So basically sake, kind of? Like, I think it might have been a little bit different, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I'll have to buy a bottle next time. Wait, this isn't... You're telling me that this is the planted card you disposed of? The one you mentioned in this piece of testimony? I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card. Yeah, I snuck a peek at it and found it with the Five of Hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Dispose? Where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle.
That's Russian for girl. Clever.
Ah. What you got? The 5 of Hearts. This is the card. The bottles were swapped, and the only one who could have done that was the 4th person in the club then. You, Mr. Christoph Gavin.
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god! He temporarily turned off gravity.
That is all.
Objection.
Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright?
It was I, Dio. Revenge?
Revenge for the events that took away your tonnage badge 7 years ago?
Oh, speaking of Dio, I don't know if you play with the Japanese audio, but it, in the Japanese version of Nikkei, our Mustang is played by Dio.
The good Mustang.
Yes.
Not Mustard.
Yeah, not Mustard.
My past is like my logic. Straight and true. Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction.
Fine. I'm glad we could have this little tete-a-tete, right? This is insane! What about me? Don't I get to prosecute anyone?
God damn.
This is Kangaroo Court! I believe this time we've finally come to the end of our trial. Mr. Payne, do you have a report for us on Christoph Gavin?
He's admitting everything. We're processing his arrest now.
I see. Still, one has to wonder why he would do such a thing. He didn't even have a connection to the victim, did he?
None that we know of.
Mr. Wright, have you anything to add?
I'm afraid I can't shed any more light on the matter.
I'm sure it'll come to light eventually.
Oh yeah.
About this victim, Mr. Shady Smith. His occupation was listed as traveler. An odd profession to be sure, but that's all we know about him.
I'll arrange a follow-up investigation, Your Honor.
Oh yeah, it is perfect casting. Good, Mr. Wright?
Yeah?
7 years, and you still haven't lost your touch.
Christoph Gavin. A man with much significance for me, both as a friend and a lawyer.
He was extremely talented, to be sure.
I needed 2 things before I could confront him. First was a place where no injustice would be tolerated. This courtroom. The second was a man who could tolerate no injustice. In other words, a defense attorney. You, Apollo. Me? It's a dark time for our legal system. A twisting of justice brought on by our very own initial trial system. We have to set it right. Mr. Wright? Our work lies ahead of us. And I, for one, am looking forward to it.
Well, this seems like a good time to announce a verdict. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty! Woo! Oh my god, there's even confetti.
There's always confetti.
I never really noticed.
Really? You never noticed?
Maybe I just don't remember. Court is adjourned!
There's a little, like, manga panel. Because they did, like, little small manga panel short things.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's revealed that Gumshoe was the one
Oh.
doing the,
To be fair, it's been a
throwing.
while since Trials and Tribulations.
True.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a hot fucking minute.
It's like he just looks and the bottle's right there. It's like no,
No.
I
not
can't.
Today. Not today. I
No!
mean, not ever.
I won't do it. You can't make me.
You temptress!
Thanks, Apollo. You came through just like I thought you would. I'm pretty sure I didn't do a thing in there. It was you who cornered Mr. Gav, the killer. I couldn't have done it by myself. You sensed it too, today, didn't you? Your ability. Ability? Yeah, a sensitivity I lack. You'll come to understand it soon enough. Wait, wonder if he means... I have one question for the witness, then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true?
Of course it's true.
What's this weird vibe I'm getting? What was that, Mr. Wright? You'll have to find the answer to that question yourself. The answer, right. Day was full of questions without answers, most of them about Mr. Gavin. What possible reason could he have had to commit murder? Perhaps you'll learn that in the days to come. Huh? Wait, you don't know, do you? This locket is the key. Huh? Oh, that reminds me. I met the girl whose picture is in your locket. Your daughter, right? That's right. She's my daughter. You know, you were right about this locket. Huh? I took this off his neck the night he died. But it looks like our dear Russian scam artist saw me. So the truth is, the locket really did belong to me. Wait, but that's perjury! You testified! You said that locket was yours! I said no such thing, actually. Huh? I merely said that it was a locket with my daughter's picture inside. A subtle distinction, but a distinction nonetheless. And it's the truth. Wait, but then, why? Why was the victim wearing a locket with a picture of your daughter inside it? Sometimes the straightest path to the truth isn't the best one. Give it time. You're still just getting started with your career. Speaking of which, I may be out of a job. I work for the Gavin Law Offices, after all. I still can't believe I just saw Mr. Gavin get led away in handcuffs. Apollo? Yeah? How about coming to work for me? Huh? You mean at the Wright & Co. Law Offices? I mean, there's not a single attorney in my generation that doesn't know it. Well, I can't imagine that to be true, but... Wait, but didn't you... You're not a... Oh, I turned in my badge, yeah. I'm not an attorney anymore. That incident 7 years ago. Legendary trial. And at the middle of it all was one man. Phoenix Wright. The case reached its sad conclusion, and he left law for good.
Fuck.
Have you ever thought about coming back to the courts? I'm not qualified to stand in a court of law, I'm afraid. Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. Forged evidence? What are you talking about? I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. Naughty magician's trick. One piece of evidence struck me as odd, it's true. It just seemed, well, too perfect. I'll bet this was the forged evidence.
Take that!
You mean this, don't you? I got this from your daughter, Mr. Wright. Yeah, that card couldn't have been found at the crime scene. Why? Because the killer took it with him when he left, leaving the wrong card in its place, luckily for us.
The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud.
A fraud? How can you be so sure? I would think the only person who would claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene. The real killer. My verdict was already handed down 7 years ago. Then, you really... Yeah, I forged this card. One look at the crime scene should have told you it wasn't real.
But you can't do something like that and call yourself an attorney.
Who's calling themselves an attorney, Apollo? So it's true. Rumor is true. 7 years ago. None of that matters much now, does it?
Ah!
punched him.
Oh my god.
It's your story from here on out, Apollo. Perhaps I can help you turn the next page. My office's address. Drop in if you like. Mr. Wright. Oh, and about your uppercut. Try yelling, "Take that!" next time. I find it packs a little more punch. And Apollo, thanks for today.
Take that!
I had a good time. With that, Mr. Wright walked out the door. That's how my first trial ended. A lot of mysteries went unsolved. And at that time, I had no idea they were all related. Every mystery that day, connected by a single thread of logic. I'd find that out soon enough. My name is Apollo Justice, attorney at law, and this is how my story begins.
And
For now.
for now. Until next week.
Yep. A lot of questions that we don't have answers towards.
Yep.
But it's okay. We're gonna find it all out eventually. We might be able to just return to the game's menu. Yeah, you've already saved. So
Yep.
we're good. Oh my god, it's 11.
Yep.
I did not realize. Jeez.
I wanted to get this. I wanted to get it done.
Let me out! Let me out! Alrighty then. You wanna get going? I know.
Yeah, I do.
Besides, we got somewhere to be in the afternoon tomorrow.
Yep. And just see my sister.
Yeah, but we still got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Well, over on the YouTube side, Tested Soaker, 50 Koopas Club, and Prince.
Thank you.
On the Twitch side, Prince again, as always. We got Tony,
We had Amatsu,
Amatsu.
and Ruben Does Things.
Ruben Does Things, and Gina
and
Laura.
Gina Loro.
Not you, you're a bot. Get
Yeah.
out of here. You clinker.
Clinker.
You know, honestly, even if that was like a misspelling, I still like that. A clinker. A smaller form of a clanker.
Alright,
have a
have a
good
good
night.
night, Tony.
Yeah. Don't let the whack-a-sacks bite. The what?
Oh, what now?
The what? The wiggity what? Anyway. Alrighty then. Yep. Everybody, y'all have a good night. And, yeah. We start work on Monday together.
Yeah.
Excited?
Yeah.
We'll be able to tell everybody all about it either Friday or Saturday, depending on what time.
Probably Friday.
Okay. We shall see.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Bye.
Oh boy.